Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halalyam like Yahawah, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's pushing this word and all righteousness and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. This is your brother Amawan from the GMS Frolic Camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Bahasham, Qadash. And pretty much in this lesson, I'm going to get into how being in the house of mourning is preparing you for the suffering to come, man. Alright, because the time that we're heading into, as you can see, the way the world is headed, man, is we're coming to a great time of sorrow and of death, because there's a lot of things that Yahawashi is going to bring on this earth that's going to show you that there's no peace on this earth, because of the devil, man, the so-called white man who was ruling. All right, so the Lord is bringing all these pestilences, all these uprisings and uproars in the earth, natural disasters, and just straight up judgment upon the earth, man, because he's about to make his return and take the wicked out of the power seat, man. All right, so as of being in this truth, all right, you have to prepare your mind from that, and the best way to do that is, like the scripture says, is to go into the house of mourning, which I'm gonna get into in Ecclesiastes 7:2, and it says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." Right? Because when you're in the house of mourning, you're pretty much meditating on what's to come, man. And as I just stated, there's no good times coming to America, man. All right, because as we study and search the scriptures, hey, we see Yahawah Shem Shai is not playing with the world, man. All right, because the prophecies are speaking through the different events that's happening throughout the world, man. And so to be in the house of mourning means you're pretty much meditating, on the state of the world, which is going to be in, man. And so if you're in the house of feasting, that pretty much means that you're pretty much living up in the world, man. Because your heart is, which your heart was talking about, your mind isn't on what's to come, man. All right, because through sadness, as the scripture is going to say, verse 3, it says, "Sorrow is better than laughter, and for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better." Right, because the scriptures tell you that matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. That as you continue to grow in the wisdom, man, that you're gonna be sorrowful, man. All right, because you understand what is happening, man. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 1:18. It says, "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow." Because, like I said, you understand what the Lord is about to bring on this earth, man. You're gonna see a lot of horrific things, man. All right, so with knowing that truth, there's no reason why you should be murphing it up, And there's nothing wrong, so-called, pretty much, you having you a good little laugh or a good time, here and there. But in the means, you're not supposed to let that throw you off, man. All right, because you get caught up in that, and your mind will get distracted from the task at hand, man. Because like I said, you're gonna see a lot of death on the planet, man. All right, you want some people gonna witness their families be put to death, man. Their children be put to death, friends, they're gonna be thrown in concentration camps, be tortured. Ultimately, some people are gonna be killed. You know, there's gonna be all types of different things going on, man. So we understand through us gaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know that hey, it's gonna bring sorrow, man. But it's not nothing that should put you in a depressed state, because we understand that the scriptures tell you that things are gonna be like this for a reason, because there's no way that the kingdom is gonna be able to come while the so-called white man's kingdom is coming, man, or is here. Matter of fact, because this kingdom has to be taken down first before the kingdom of heaven can come. So just like how you have in uh in the world, hey, you can't have a rainbow unless it rains first, man. And A rainbow is a beautiful sight, man. But before that rainbow comes, man, you have a storm, you know, and that storm it can be ugly because you know you have Esau is playing with he's playing on my laptop. Pretty much what I'm trying to go into is pretty much how, like I said, you have to understand that bad times have to come first before the kingdom can get here, man. You know. Let's see if I can find the scripture. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Esau was playing. All right, this is Second Ezra 4:29. It says, "If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown passeth not away, then cannot it come that which is sown with good." Right. So bad times have to come unto this place, man. And all this judgment has to take place before the kingdom of heaven can get here, man. Because Yahawashi has to take the unrighteous, the wicked, you know, out of the power seat, man. Because as you can see with the way the world is, man, through this devil's rule, man, he's totally destroyed and messed up everything, man. All right, mainly the nation of Israel, man. All right, and through the nation of Israel, you know, being made a degenerate, being made degenerates, pretty much the world is suffering, you know, because we're the ones that's supposed to be, you know, putting the earth in order, man. But because we don't have that power right now, Esau has allowed this thing to go, you know, to the state it's been at. So that's why I say you have to put yourself in the house of mourning, and you know, and increasing you know, this word, man. All right, and as you do that, you're gonna increase in sorrow, man, because you're gonna understand why our people like this, man. You're gonna be vexed with all the wickedness that's going on, man. You know, you're not gonna want to go and be around these people of the world, man. You know, because in the end, it's vexing, man. All right. This back in Ecclesiastes 7:4. It says, "The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth." Right. And as you see, man, these people are all mirthed up, man. And being in the house of mirth, they don't have a clue of what's going on, man. All right, because all they cared about is partying and bullshit, man. You know, just like at the time of Noah, man. You know, said they was, matter of fact, you might as well get that too. You know, because these people are oblivious to what's going on, man. You know, this is Matthew chapter 37, or chapter 24, verse 37. It says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so that also the coming of the Son of Man be." So everybody on the face of the earth pretty much was in the house of mirth, except for, you know, Noah and his house, man. You know, so that's why the Lord destroyed everybody, because only Noah really was in the. Really, it was just Noah, man. You know, and through Noah, his house was saved, which was his sons and their wives and Noah's wife, man. All right, so that right there is showing you that being in the house of mirth is this, man. It says they were eating and drinking, married and giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. That's what they're seeing, and the people of the world, man, they're all into the house of mirth, man. All right, but the men of the Lord, as you see, this is why we're on the highways and byways. This is why we're constantly meditating on this word, because we understand that, hey, you in the house of mirth, man, that will distract your mind to what's going on, man. You know, and as the watchmen of Yahawah Shemel Shah, we're supposed to be on our watchtower, man, looking and prophesying to the people of what's to come, man. All right. So how can you do that if your mind's not on task, man? All right. So that's what being in the house of mourning is going to do. It's going to help you keep you on task, man. You know, but it's a balance to it, because you don't want to fall into a depressed state, because you shouldn't really be sad about the time to come, man, because in the end, it's for the betterment of the world. So you have to understand that that's part of it. Just like how you go into the gym, man. You working out. And it hurts, man. You'll be sore. But that end result of you being in that pain is what? Hey, your body is gonna change, man. Your muscles are gonna grow. You're gonna become stronger. You know, and that's the way that the Yahawashi is doing to us spiritually, man. He's purging all the things out of us. Putting us through different trials to prepare us for what's to come, man. So you have to be able to use that and keep your mind, in a state to where you're not overly consumed by the sorrow, but also, keeping a level head, man. Because in the end, as brothers have seen through past examples of guys that's been in the faith, man. If you're not equally balanced out, man, that sorrow will overtake you, and that's what leads many so-called brothers, to be stuck on that bottom, man. But this morning, the sorrow that we have, man, is to prepare us for what's to come, man. All right, and so like I said, we understand that it's not the end all be all, man. We're in this lower state because Yahawashi is teaching us a lesson, and He's gonna make everything get worse before it gets better, so that we can truly appreciate the kingdom. We know how to judge righteously, man. This is why the scripture says this is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us, right? Because the things that we're gonna face, man, it's gonna be hell, man. That's why the scriptures tell you in Jeremiah 30:7, that this is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, and the time of Jacob's trouble is gonna be a time like no other, man, because the Lord is about to let Esau unleash all the satanic, left hand weapons that he has in his arsenal, man. All right, it's going to be the ultimate showdown between wickedness and righteousness, man. But righteousness is going to prevail, and the kingdom of heaven is going to be established on the earth, and this devil is going to be finally taken out of his ruler seat, man. So we understand that the sufferings of this present time are not to be compared to are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us, man. Because when we get in the kingdom, all this pain and sorrow and suffering that we're facing right now, it's going to be an afterthought, man. Because Yahawah is going to magnify us so much to where we're not even going to think about the sorrow and everything, man. So knowing all that is, at the finish line, man. Hey, we just gotta endure, man, and keep on, fighting, because in the end, this is what we want, man. But hey, there's no real reward without a struggle first, man. And this is what we're going through now. That's why you have to be in the house of mourning to prepare yourself and to pretty much train on how to get to that point of, hey, whenever it comes, man, you ready, man. You didn't prepare your mind. So unlike these other people, when the reality truly sets in of this economy collapsing, martial law and all that, you've already been prepared for it. But these people, they're gonna bug the hell out, man, because they didn't think that the things that we were saying on the highways and byways was really true, man. They didn't think that all these things that we said were gonna happen, man. All right, but that's the path that Yahawah he told us about, man. That's why he said that if we're gonna follow him, we have to carry our cross, man. All right, because this walk isn't an easy walk, man. But in the end, we understand this is the only way that we have to earn the kingdom, man. All right, this is Matthew 7:13. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth into life, and few there be that find it." Right, because we understand the straight gate, and the straight goes into difficulty, man. Or difficult, that it's gonna weed out the ones that aren't meant to go through it, man. All right, but the elect, they're gonna go through this straight gate, and they're not gonna fall to the left or to the right, man. They're gonna finish all the way through. And that's why one of the main things about this walk, man, is, brothers, when you come to realize that, hey, this thing is really You are really on your own with this, man. You know, you got brothers to help you along the way, but this is really a test unto you. You know, Yahawashi is trying you out, man. Because everybody has their different hells that they have to go through to be able to get to that to enter into the straight gate, man. But in the end, you understand that to be a true soldier for Yahawah Shema Shai, you understand this walk is a lonely walk that only you can walk, man. You know, because the rest of the world they don't want to go into a state of difficulty. That's why they pacify their mind in the house of mirth, man. You know, because when things start getting real, man, they run to these different avenues to forget and ease their pain, man. You know, all these drugs, the partying, whatever it is that their muse is, man. They go and abuse that instead of just dealing with reality as it is, man. And as the man of the Lord, hey, we deal with this head on, man, because it takes a true man of the Lord to be able to walk on that gate, man. Walk on that path, because we understand that not everybody's going to be able to walk that, man. But if the Lord gave you the strength to do it, man, you're going to do it, because everybody else is going to choose the broad way, and the broad way is going to lead to destruction, man. All right, and we don't want to take that path, man. 'Cause we want to live, man. So this is why we gird up our loins and we take whatever Yahawah Shema Shah throws at us, man. All right, because we deserve everything that he's doing to us, man. Micah 7:9, it says, "I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him." That's why I said everything that the Lord is putting us through, we deserve it, man. But in the end, he's doing it for our betterment, though. All the hell and things that we catch, demons we fight is to help purge whatever it is the Lord is trying to purge up out of us, man. All right. So we're gonna bear whatever it is the Lord puts against us. It says, "Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness." So by you bearing the nation of the Lord, you carrying your cross, man. That's showing Yahawah Shema Shai that you truly believe in him, and that your faith is truly rooted in him, man. That you understand that he's the only way you're gonna be able to make it out, man. All right. Because we understand, that this is gonna get bad, man. There's times where, you just gotta laugh, because like, yo, you getting your ass handed to you so badly, like, you just, hey, the water y'all by Shem Yahawashi, man. Yeah, but we understand that that's part of the walk. Like Sirach too, matter of fact. The Lord, He said that was gonna happen to us if we're gonna walk on that path that He's setting out for us, man. All right, first verse. Slacky. Wrong chapter. Wrong book, actually. Slide. Yeah, Salakia. Alright, this is Sirach 2:1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." Alright, you're supposed to prepare your soul for temptation, because the Lord, He didn't call it the straight gate for no reason, man. Alright? You're gonna be tested in every which way, in everything in life, man. Alright? Yahweh Shema Shai, remember, He's building us to be that governing body for the nation of Israel. So any impurity that He sees up in us, man, He's gonna purge out, man. All right. It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble." And that's part of being in that house of mirth, man. Is setting thy heart right, get your mind right, man. Endure, because hey, things it's only gonna get rough from here, man. All right, it has to get rough before it gets easy, man. And this is the main point. It says, I'm gonna read verse 3 before the main point. It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." And that's what we seek for, man. For us to be made those perfect beings, and have that same angelic body that Yahawashi has, man. Ultimately, have the whole kingdom, have the whole universe at our hands, like it's supposed to be, man. "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." And that's the main part that Yahawah Shema Shai is telling you to do, man. That's part of that being in that house of mourning. Is, hey, whatever the Lord puts on you, take it, and know that that's Him showing you that He's dealing with you, man. To try your faith, man. And them that breaking that scripture tell you that Matter of fact, keep jumping back and forth. Salaki. This is in Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So if you fail the test that the Lord give you, that shows you that your strength, is your faith, man. It's small on that day because you don't really believe in what the Lord is doing to you, and He's trying to purge up out of you. You get weak. You let them demons take over you, man. Ultimately, it shows you that you weren't cut out to walk in that straight gate, man. All right, and the Lord's going to discard of you, man. Okay. So that's why you gotta endure, man. All right, because in the end, the elect is going, the one that's meant to be the elect, man, is going to show. All right, because the elect is that gold that Yahawashi outside said that was going to remain, because all Israel is being tried, but only the elect are going to be the one that's going to shine like that gold after the fire is put on them, man. Which this is going to show you. Verse 5 in Sirach 2 and 5. Gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So the acceptable men is talking about the elect, man. They're going to be able to bear the indignation of Yahweh Shema Shai and continue to endure, man, and make it them to the end, man. All right. James 4 and 9. It says, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. Right. Because that's part of you preparing your mind. Because in the time of Jacob's trouble, ain't gonna be no partying in that day, man. Ain't gonna be no rioting to you go getting drunk. You having these smoke sessions with a bunch of niggas. You been able to go out and just go to the club and patrol for some bucks, man. Nah, man. And that day it's gonna be you're gonna try to survive in that day, man. So you got to prepare yourself for that now, man. Okay. And in the end, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to lift you up, man. But you got to endure all that first, man. So I'm going to end it with this. All right, this is 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. It says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahawashi HaMashiach. So you gotta gird up the loins of your mind, man. All right, prepare your mind, get your mind right, be sober, which means be circumspect of what's going on, be on your watchtower, and hope to the end for the grace that is brought unto you at the revelation of Yahawashi. So hey, you gotta get with it, man. Fight, man, until Yahweh Shema Shai cracks them clouds, man, and delivers the elect up in those chariots, man. You gotta fight, man. And that's the main thing the Lord said over and over and over again. When He's talking about carrying the cross, you got to fight the world, man. Fight yourself, man. All right, fight everything that's opposition of you getting salvation, man. That's it, man. It says, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust and your ignorance. Yeah, put those old ways behind you, man, and come into the ways that Yahweh Shema Shai is forming you into, man. Okay. All right, we're no longer in the world, man. We don't seek to go back into it. All right, like they say, been there, done that, man. We're on the bigger and better things now, man. All right, because all the people that are in the world, all those people that were in the truth and chose to go back in the world, man. All right, they couldn't handle the suffering, man. They wanted that numbing juice, man. That numb juice, man. To kill their pain, man. All right. The Lord's gonna kill your pain when He kills you, man. But it's not gonna be no easy death, man. That's why we understand that. Hey, we gotta fight this thing, man. All right. It says, but He would have called you holy, Saki. But as He which have called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. Which we know that word conversation goes into conduct, man. So you're supposed to hold yourself as a man of the Lord. You calling yourself a believer in Yahweh Shema outside, you're supposed to walk as such, man. All right. And we understand that hey, the Lord is warning his men to come out of the ways of Babylon, man. All right, and so if you believe in Yahawah Shema Shai, you're gonna do such as that, and that requires you to bear the suffering that you're gonna face, man. Because in the end, like the scriptures say over and over again, man, He's gonna lift you up. He's gonna be there for you. He's gonna deliver you out of the time of trouble that you've been in, as He's done in past situations that we've all been through, man. So it's no different, man. Okay. It says, because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. All right? And we know Yahawashi is the ultimate form of righteousness. So we seek to mold ourselves after that as such, man. Okay? So we're preparing for what the Lord is about to bring, man. So that's as we said, man. That's it. All right? Because we understand this word is given to us as the comfort for that suffering, man. All right? Matter of fact, I'm actually going to end on this. This is how you bear the suffering. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? And so that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord has imparted into you is how you know that, hey, the Lord, he's not going to forsake you. All right? Whatever problems and trials you're facing, the Lord will give you the answers to get up out of them, man. So we understand that when Jacob's trouble comes, the same situation that we face, a similar situation we face, hey, the Lord, he proved his power in those situations. So how much more when shit amplifies, man? All right. So this is all a testing period to see who's really a believer and who's not, man. Okay. That's why when the Lord said, when he returns, shall he find faith on the earth, man. All right. And the only faith he's gonna find is those by the men of the Lord, man. Okay. So with that, you know, my main message, like I said, man, it is just, hey, brothers, prepare your mind for the suffering that we're about to face, man. The persecution, you know, the ultimately prepare yourself for Esau, man. Okay, Esau is about to come down, and when I say prepare yourself for Esau, prepare yourself the correct way, man. All right, in the spirit, and by operating in the spirit, man. Because we understand that's how we're gonna fight this devil is in the spirit, not on his own playing field, man. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna close this out. I pray that this was edifying. Until next time, when I say call Halalyam like Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to my apostle, elder, the great millstone, time in his truth and that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.